gonna write you a love song because you demanded it, because you knew you'd see. On my way, I'll write you a love song today, today. Today, 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 today. Oh, if I temporarily end the stream, you can see that you can look at Discord and see the picture.
I opened Discord on my laptop, and there was a picture.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a jump scare.
Yeah, basically, like I told you, this man, like, he despises gingers. Like, oh, here we go. Oh, it's Evelyn. Like, he despises gingers. I don't have to type them, do I? Here's your question. See, he's like he's not a regular. Cause I didn't really stream that much. But where's it going? Right, let's do that one. Then we'll do this one. I'll do 1440. I was just sitting here and talking to my friend. And we're trying to figure out which video to. I'm trying to introduce her to the bizarrity that is Callum Adams. I'm trying to think of, like, yeah, the craziness of this man. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I wasn't sure.
I want to see him do some. I want to see him do some self-defense.
Okay. Are you sure? It's not for the weak of heart.
I want self-defense tips.
Okay. Right. So I will. Oh my god. How about a combination? I've got a bit of a combination for you.
Okay.
What I did was I took his self-defense videos and then I dissected them and pointed out why they were so fucking flawed and, like, how it wouldn't stand a chance. Like, would you want to see the raw edition of his video, of his self-defense videos, or do you want to see my what's the word? I guess you could call it what's the word? You know, when the producer, well, not the producer, but somebody who narrates it after or commentates. Tough call, huh?
Okay.
You there, Evelyn? I don't even. Oh, I need to turn the chat on, don't I? I forgot about that. Oh shit! It just reminded me, didn't he? He just reminded me that I didn't even have the flipping chat.
Hey, show me the raw one, or at least a little bit of the raw one first, so I can just experience it as it would be.
Oh god. Oh lord. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that. If you think you can process it.
If I have nightmares, I'll blame you.
Oh shit! I need to actually disable that shit again. Right. Okay. So let's go to his channel here. Okay. So Callum Adams, he's got a bit of a list, and you. It's like choosing from like a menu, and you have to. Oh God. I'm trying to actually find. Yeah, there's a couple. I mean, look at. I think we should actually. I think that, you know, garçon. I think that me and the missus will have the full menu. Let's see.
Have you found that one?
Oh no, that's someone
Oh
taking.
god, is he in his pants?
No. I'm not even. That'd be like a spoiler alert. Here we go. Right, okay. Oh yeah. I'm actually I think I might wait to see if more people are going to join, and then because I think that a lot of people love watching these videos. So I don't know if anyone's even watching this right now. It's just you and I watching it right now. But
Okay.
what I'll do is I will give them some clickbait. I'll just like do this. There we go. Oh, oh! People go, oh, he's showing her that video. Okay. I mean, his T-shirt could not be more appropriate. His T-shirt could not be more appropriate.
I mean, the T-shirt, the little, are they boxers or are they really short shorts? I can't.
You're gonna have to find out. You're gonna have to find out.
Swimming trunks? Like, I don't.
You're gonna have to find out. You're gonna have to find out. I'm sorry. You're gonna find out.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna have to find out.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Is there anybody there? Like Avalon? Is anybody there? I know that Avalon popped in for a bit. Like he normally. It could be a girl. I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah. Oh, it says there's only one person watching. I was a bit confused. Okay, so yeah, here we go. Hey Avalon. Right, here we go. So I'm introducing my friend Danny to Callum Adams, and we're going to watch the whole box set of the self-defense videos. And I think that Danny is about to get a plot twist. She doesn't know if they're boxes. She doesn't know if they're boxes. She doesn't know if they're swimming trunks. She doesn't know. Let's see what they are.
Hey up and welcome to Callum's Corner, self-defense. Now, a few of you have been commenting.
Let me see. I actually want to see if the volume is actually turned up on. Yeah, I think everything's turned up almost. Right. Okay. Here we go again. Turn it off. Turn that back on. There we go.
My previous videos and saying it doesn't look like I've got powerful legs and stuff. So I've actually worn a pair of my sister's old shorts. But yeah, it showcases.
They're his sister's shorts.
If you are going to get into physical combat, if you wear something like this, doesn't really put much room to be, pulled or used against you. It's going to help you a lot. Now, I haven't always been this kind of confident beast of a man.
Beast of a man.
I used to get, not bullied in school, but I was about 12 years old. I was getting some stick, and I decided I'm not standing for it. I had bigger hair back then, and with my slightly slender face, it used to look, well, people said it looked like a loaf of bread, and they used to call me Hulvis. One boy in particular, Flip White, used to do it mercilessly. I decided I'm not standing for this anymore, so I started fighting back. I was taking him down left, right, and centre. You could see he was getting more annoyed, and I knew it was going to end up in a physical duel.
A duel?
I had hundreds of moves worked out to use against him. Stop wiggling the butt.
His mum's filming it. His mum's filming it, and he's like, "Stop giggling, mother." Fucking hell! His mother is filming him. His mum is filming her son standing in his sister's shorts, talking about having a physical duel with a. Fucking. Oh dear.
Anyway, I knew he was going to come at me.
Did you hear that? People are relying on this. Who's relying on this?
People.
Which ones?
What happened was.
Look at that look in his eyes. His mum can't stop laughing at him.
What happened was, I knew he was going to come at me, and he did.
I don't understand. What sort of son would dress up like that and act in this way in front of his own mother? There must be something wrong with him. This is a sort of thing that a teenage boy would do after precariously placing their phone on a pair of jeans in their own bedroom, in the safety of their own bedroom, not in front of your own fucking mother.
the change room.
Yeah,
He's got
even a teen boy
who-
wouldn't ask their mom.
Who's that guy? Ed Gein, the one that was fucking obsessed with like his mother. Like,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he hated his mother. Yeah.
well, he can't stand his mother. He can't.
Yeah.
He hates her.
Yeah.
Standing there. Luckily, I hadn't taken my shorts off yet. I was just drying my legs off from the football, and he came at me. Now he came from behind, and this is an important one. So if you are ever being taken from behind, you need to remember these moves. So he's come from behind. He's got his arms around me. He's trying to take me.
Now, Danny, remember, if I ever
Yes.
if I ever take you from behind, I want you to learn these moves. You know.
I'm not standing for this, and I knew exactly what I was going to do. First thing, stamped. It's on my own leg there, but it was on his ankle foot stamp. Raked it right down his shin. As soon as I did that, his arms released from me, and he's up on one leg. I turned round and I rushed him. I've got him on the ground, right? And I'm subduing him with my legs, so I've got one leg over him. He cannot move. He cannot move. And I'm
Subdue you with my leg.
I'm
Okay.
giving it everything that I've got to hold in there. Holding there. He can barely breathe and he's coughing and stuff.
Well, I guess you could tell your friends that you got your logo over.
I release him before he can get back up. I've come up like this. I've used my elbow and just like that on him. Just like that.
He did an elbow on him.
Oh no.
Now that elbow has knocked all the air out of him. He's made a funny noise. He's knocking him. I have physically bested him there. I physically.
He's already fucking exhausted. He's like the prime example of a combatant, and like he's already so fucking exhausted within like fucking like 30 seconds of being on the ground.
Bested in there, and that is a technique if someone is trying to take you from behind. Now, a lot of you have been asked.
Hey, you making
about
notes?
rope punches and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't use rope punches. You could hurt someone too much. I will use a chop on their throat if it's that kind of situation. So
Chop,
just
yeah.
do like a judo chop into someone's throat, and that will disable them. That will disable them if they're coming in front of you.
If oh god,
This video is like 3 minutes long, and he's.
it's like this. This is how I first made this channel, where I would mock his self-defense videos, because I just thought they were so funny. But with my original videos, I didn't use my own voice. I used like AI. But it's like, can you imagine like that?
In front of you into someone's throat, and that will disable them. If it's that kind of situation, so just
Like watch this. I mean, this is not a judo chop. This is like a judo, like, oh yeah, oh, I'm just gonna graze my hand. I mean,
a judo chop.
that is not gonna do a damn thing. That is not gonna do a damn thing. If anything, that would give them enough time to move out the way. That is a judo shot you like right there. Fuck, not like judo chop. It's like judo. Like fucking impact, like the fucking crack of a whip. Not like a fucking like, oh, I'm gonna gradually glide my outstretched fingers towards your throat. Don't move out of the way, please. This guy has no fucking
Someone's throat, and that will disable them.
The thing is, like, this is not even the worst of his self-defense. This is like probably one of the least offensive statements to the martial art community.
If they're coming in front of you.
God, he's exhausted already.
But yeah, that is a move for you.
Can you imagine that? Oh, I'm out of breath now. Hang on, give me a second. I'm revving up for another judo chop. Do you know what's so fucking funny? Have you noticed something? I'm not sure if you noticed, but listen to how he's talking now, compared to how you heard him talking before. Now it's like so if someone's coming at you, but now it's like alright, so if someone's coming at you with a judo chop, it's like, what the fuck what the fuck happened to your voice? Did your vocal cords get fucking judo chopped? What the fuck happened to your fucking vocal cords? Fucking hell.
To grapple from behind, how you can fight against that. hope this has been useful for you.
It hasn't. It really hasn't.
More kind of fight tips and stuff. Send me, specific scenarios, and I will.
If you're being taken from behind,
Just fucking
hit them
get.
in the ankle.
Yeah, just graze, just graze your shoe down. Do you know? Do you know what I think?
Scrape their shin, and then like subdue them with your leg.
Yeah.
And then elbow them a couple of times, and then chop them. There you go.
Yeah, don't
Easy.
punch them. Do not punch them in the throat.
No.
Chop them. No, chop them.
No.
At
Chop them.
a very leisurely and casual pace.
Yeah.
It's it's guaranteed to work. It's guaranteed.
It will. Yeah. They will never attack you again.
No, they won't, because they're probably too busy fucking laughing and. Avoid that guy. He's fucking mental. Okay, what's this one? What's this next one?
Welcome.
Oh God. The way that he walks towards the camera like, yo bitches, I'm back. Like he thinks he's a fucking badass.
Welcome.
Oh shit. Oh. His mother's crockery's in the room. Oh, she better get rid of that. She better get rid of that.
Oh no.
Oh, his mother's crockery's in the room. What is that? Is that? Oh God. He's not. Oh, see, what he does is, like, sometimes in his self-defense videos, he will like use tinned goods and say, "Oh, this is a viable weapon." So either he's eating a tin of peaches or a tin of potatoes for sustenance, or this is one of his props. I guess we'll have to find out. I don't think I've actually seen this one.
Now, a lot of you have been mailing me and asking for more self-defense information.
I think that's probably his sister's kids in the background.
Which I'm happy to provide. Today's demonstration is going to be on the power of the spin move.
Oh God.
Now,
Fuck me. Oh, the hoodie! Whoa, the hoodie's come off. The things are getting real. Oh, fucking hell! Look! Oh, look! It's the Grinch's testicle hanging from the ceiling. Kinky bastard.
Number one, someone's coming at you. They're running at you. You're going towards them like you're going to engage them one-on-one. Spin move. You've gone back on your elbow in the back of the head. Out of the game.
No.
Number two.
Doesn't work like that.
Spinning kick.
Oh God.
Little demonstrations from a jump.
Oh.
Give it something like that. The danger.
It's like an 8-year-old or something.
Yes. That's what I've been saying this entire. It's like an 8-year-old that's like.
Like, yeah, like, look, let me show you my cool moves that I would totally use on a bad guy in a fight. And it's like, just jumping, and a lot of jumping, and a lot of spinning.
It's like, back off, kids, back off, lads. Last night, I watched, my mum and dad let me watch, right, Ninja Turtles, and then Big Trouble in little fucking Chinatown. I got all the moves because I watched. This guy thinks it's like the fucking Matrix. If you watch a movie, if you watch a movie about martial arts, you automatically know how to do that, and your body is pliable enough, is then pliable enough to pull these moves off. It doesn't work like that, but in his head it does. In his head it does. Let's watch that amazing spin move again. It's deadly.
Number two is a spinning kick. Little demonstrations from a jump. Give it something like that. The danger is you might fall over when you do that. And if that happens,
Oh God.
they're going to carry on coming at you, and you just want to shove your leg up like that. When they come at you, you're either going to get their head, or you're going to
Oh no. I think he just lost some money. I think he just lost 50p. I think I think that. Oh, he's lost some there as well. He's lost like 20p. He's lost 20 pence, and that is literally like 0 pence more than I'd pay to watch this. Like, he's dropping.
Oh.
I mean, can you imagine that? Like,
He's like Sonic. He's just dropping.
Oh, fucking magic
dropping
coins.
stuff.
Magic coins over the floor. Like when it's a when he's on the floor. Fucking Doctor Robotnik battle. Bum 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 ba dum ba do 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 boo boo do do do. But he thinks that he can just, if you're on your back, he's just gonna like lay there. Like people are still gonna fucking charge at him. Like he's just gonna like people aren't that fucking stupid.
I mean,
Are you enjoying this, Avalon? Hope you are. I've not seen this one before.
Right. Windmill spins.
Oh God, windmills.
That is when someone's coming at you and you're not sure what they're capable of. They may be able to overpower you. You just want to repel them with a spin like this. They're not going to get anywhere through the defences like that. You're going to smack them.
Oh God.
Finally,
Oh, I knew it was a prop.
my trusty can. Not being
He's out of breath again. He's out of breath again. He's out of breath again.
did you not just see that windmill? That would take a lot out of you.
Yeah, but surely windmills are used to provide power. They're
Yes,
used.
but he whooshed all the wind towards his attacker.
Well, I mean, he's certainly
got that
well.
left.
He's certainly talking a lot of fucking wind. So
Glass features will have the same effect.
oh, he's using
Multiple
he's using peaches today. Normally it's baked beans, but he's using peaches today. He's going
Oh,
with
okay.
he's going with the old fruit selection.
It's coming at you. You can't take them on one-on-one. In that situation, you want to stand there and you want to whirl, spin yourself round like this.
Oh God. Who the fuck does he think he is? What? Fucking The Mask. Like fucking Jim Carrey, like oh spin around just.
Anyone coming in,
Sorry about
that what I call my zone of fear. Which I've
that.
marked out.
He always calls it the zone of fear in all of his videos. Like if he, it's like it, pretty much anything that is within the circumference of the length of his arm is he calls his zone of fear.
Out there.
So is that like
He's gonna
a
get-
zone that you should be scared of? or
Yes,
that
yeah.
he-
Oh, you don't want you don't want to go into that zone. Look at that face.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Because if you go into that if you go into that zone of fear, haha, these peaches will be for those beaches. Well, the bitches. But, I'm trying to think of a form. My mind doesn't work quite as vigorously, and as my mind isn't quite as spry as his. So, peaches, whatever.
Can to their head. Hold it like this though. Like this. Swirl yourself around repeatedly.
Are you tired again?
There's no assailant that's
Yeah.
going to come through that.
No,
These are heavy.
no.
Before on the ground.
Stay safe out there. Hamish, you rapey little spasmoid.
Oh my!
What?
He's talking about his uncle. Like Uncle Hamish is. I mean, there's this guy called Guy Weapons Heavy, and like he's always advocating for Uncle Hamish. Like Uncle Hamish is like deceased now.
Yeah.
In this, you know what I'm capable of now.
What the fuck does that even mean? What is that? What? Hey, Avalon, can you actually? I mean, you've been watching his videos more than that, more than me, longer than I have. What does that even mean? Did he have like a spout, or a spat with Uncle Hamish or something before he died? I don't even know. See, there's somebody in the live chat. I don't know if you want to look at the live chat on your phone or something, but are you watching this on your laptop, aren't you?
No. I'm on my.
You're,
Yeah. I'm on my. I was
You're
plugging
on-
my phone in. No, I'm still on my phone because Discord was being annoying on my laptop.
That's okay.
But
So I don't even know what that means. Was Uncle Hamish posing a threat to him or something? I'll have to ask him. I'll probably upload a part of this and like ask him. Ask our weapons heavy. All right, here we go. Next one. Oh, this one is. Oh god. This one is just like. It just gets worse and worse. Ready for the next one?
Yep.
There we go.
Alright then, so it's Callum Adams again. It's my second video. This one's a little bit different. It's not so much about me, it's about self-defense.
It's always about him. It's always about him. He's such an arrogant sociopath.
Now, I was commenting last night on a few little bits on Facebook until people started jibing back at me, giving me back chat. I was commenting about self-defense. I'm a little bit of an expert. And, you know, they were challenging
Bit of an
me,
expert.
they were laughing at me a little bit. And
Bit
I
of
got
an
quite
expert.
cross.
Of course.
Now I realise what's happening. They don't know that I can back it up. There's thousands of keyboard warriors out there. So this video is to show that I know what I'm talking about. I can back it up. I can. More than that, it's to help weaker people to try and defend themselves a little bit. Because not everyone's lucky like me. I'm quite large, quite tall, which is a gift.
Oh god.
And also more that's up here. So don't worry if you're not as big as me. A lot of
Give me a
it.
second. I'm not sure if you're actually being picked up that well on here. Should be. I think you should be. I mean, wait. Can you hear YouTube? Okay.
I can hear it, yeah.
I cough when I'm angry. It's a fact. He does.
80% of it, as I say, is knowing the different moves you can use in different situations. And the other 20% is practicing them.
I don't understand. I honestly don't understand. I don't understand. I don't
Why
understand.
don't you understand?
Like this man, look at
Yes.
look at how fucking skinny he is. Like, look at him.
Yeah.
Do you think that this man could
How-
physically best anyone?
Well, I mean, I think if someone even looked aggressively at him, he would start spinning his arms, and
Not without his tender peaches.
I think he would be like, he'd be that kind of thing where it's like someone will be like squaring up to him, and then he'll just do whatever that kind of shit is, and people will be like, you know what, this isn't worth it. This guy is obviously.
So-
I'm not gonna
so-
pick this guy up.
So let me ask you this, Danny. Right? You and I met on a dating app, didn't we?
Yes.
So you have seen my real life pictures. You've seen how tall I am in real life. You've seen my physical build. Between me and him, who has the better? I mean, please don't be biased. Like between he and I, like who has the actual better build, like physically?
I mean, how tall is that guy? Because he looks pretty tall. But you, obviously.
I mean, he claims to be 6'5". I'm 6'4".
Okay, I mean, he's like as tall as a door. I'm not good at heights, but.
But,
Like,
I mean, but you can be as tall as a door, but still be a fucking stick insect.
well, yeah. Look at his tiny ankles. I mean, I think I could take him down.
What do you mean? Think?
Well, you know, I've never been in a fight. I'm not gonna like blow my own trumpet and be like, I definitely could, but I reckon I probably could.
Right. Okay. That's what you want to do. Fine.
Mm.
Give me a second, please. Un momento. See if I can find something here. Let's see. Can I find something here? I don't know. It's tough, isn't it, eh?
Hmm?
It's kind of you were yawning there for un momento.
Yes, a little bit. I've been yawning all
Just
day.
a little bit more. Give me just a little bit more. It's so exciting the way you're inviting me. Yeah. Can't get enough. Won't you satisfy me? You know the rest. You know the rest.
Lovely.
More. Give me just a little bit more. So, let Let me let me see. I actually want to I actually want to what I want to do, because I think maybe I've actually been a little bit unfair here, because right. So what I'm gonna, obviously I don't want to so basically I'm gonna right. File, save as. I'm gonna pause. I mean, to be honest, I don't think you've ever actually seen how, like me, like full body. So I'm gonna blur my face out, because obviously I want. Obviously, it's gonna be on the live stream as well. So I'll pause this and I'll actually show you a picture of me, and then we can answer the same question. So this is pretty much me in, where's it going, in real life, and you know, obviously for where's it gone? Oh bugger. For the yeah, just for the old you know, because I'm not biased like that. I'm not sort of there we go. This is pretty much me. I mean, just fucking look at the size of my fucking hands compared to this bitch. I'd fuck him up.
Yeah.
I mean, my neck alone is thicker than his.
But can you do a windmill?
Not without my tin of peaches. I can't. No.
Can you do a spin kick?
Not without my tin of peaches. I can't. No.
Oh, okay. Well, you should always carry a tin of peaches. What are you doing? Self-defense 101.
I prefer to carry a tin of spams, more corners, sort of. And also it's like, you know, if they're charging at you, then you can take the key off and you can start unwinding it, and yeah, you've got like you've got sharp. So let me ask you again. You look at this. You look at this fucking guy.
Yeah.
Like, got fucking Discord there. You look at this little fucking. Oh, what's his fucking name? Where's it gone? Oh, it's gone missing. That's strange. If anyone tries to add you to Discord, just ignore that, please. So you look at this guy, and then you think of the picture that you just saw of me.
Yes.
Now let me ask you that question again. Who do you think would win in a fight?
I mean, you obviously.
I mean, look at his fucking tiny little fucking hands. I'd dominate the fuck out of that little bitch. But then again, maybe I wouldn't, because obviously he thinks that he's the greatest fighter in the fucking world, so...
He'd hit you in the head with peaches and run away.
He is a fucking peach. Little bitch is a fucking princess. Can we please do that? Alright, here we go. So, now that we've settled that little debate, because I realised that you actually hadn't seen how me standing up and stuff, and like, you know, my height and build and stuff. I was just looking at the dating app and I realised that I don't actually have that picture on there. So, which I thought, I'd send it to you. So it was a bit unfair, wasn't it? It was a bit unfair when you've only seen my upper half, and I'm like, oh, who do you think would actually win in a fight between me and this guy? But I mean, even my neck is fucking bigger than this guy's. My fucking fists, my hands are bigger than his. My shoulders are broader than his. It's like he would not stand a fucking chance. He wouldn't. Can you still see this screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, ready? Here we go.
I do that a lot. I'm always practicing fusing and how I would defend myself.
Yeah, bitch, if I was near you, would need to defend yourself.
As well as my tactical brain,
Oh, God. There we go.
the way that I move and I see stuff before other people. I'm a lot quicker. So you might not be able to do all of this, but I'm going to try and teach you a couple of simple moves. First one, someone's trying to punch you. Someone's swinging for you. Now, there's two things I'm going to do here. One, I'm going to minimise the damage.
See, this is stupid. What he's going to do now is fucking stupid. Because it contradicts. I mean, now that I think of it, I've not really, I hadn't seen the previous video, but like, what he's about to do contradicts the advice that he just gave in the previous video. In the previous video, he said, in the previous self-defense video, he said, if you elbow them in the back of the head, it's game over. Yeah. But watch what he's about to say now.
So, number two, I am going to put them down. Disarm them. So, imagine you're coming at me and you're swinging at me. What I'm going to do here, very simple. I'm going to start a small spin move. And I'm going to bring my hip down, like this as I spin. You look at that protection that now my shoulder's giving to me. As I come round, I'm going to spin. I'll show you. Someone's going to punch me. Down. Boom!
God, you're right. He's like a fucking an 8-year-old child, isn't he? That.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell! Like now that he really is.
One more time. Yeah. Someone's coming up to punch me. I've spun around. Just bouncing off me there.
You see there? That's what he said. He said, "I've spun round. Their fist is bouncing off the back of my head." Yet in the previous video, he said, if you hit them in the back of the head, they're down for the count. So what's that going to do to him?
Okay, well, yeah, he said other people will be down for the count.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's got a very...
He has an incredibly hard head. A very thick skull.
I mean, his skull is probably fucking 8 inches fucking thick, and his brain makes up the rest of that. And he's got a very strange looking head.
Boom! And that's very important. You see what I did there? I used this, my elbow.
Oh, thanks. I use this. Did you know what that was called before, Danny? Did you know what that was called before?
Well, I knew an elbow, but I wouldn't have been able to point it out until he, was really helpful.
I'm disappointed that you didn't know where it was. When you kept saying to me, "Oh, baby, do me with your elbow. Do me with your elbow, baby." I was like, okay, you're kinky.
These, your fists, are actually
you see, he told you where the fists are too.
You see people swinging all the time.
See, the thing is, all right, let me ask you something. I'm going to pause this if I can.
These, your fists are actually quite delicate. So
you see
people swinging all the time, but you can break these.
I see.
Harder to break a bone like that. Look at that.
Oh god. See, like, look at that fist. Look at that fist. Look at it.
Yes.
Can you see what's wrong with that fist? Can you see what's wrong with it? Like his knuckles are curled, and the tip of his thumb is pointing directly forwards. That is how he thinks.
Yeah.
That is how he thinks that you form a fist, and that's why he believes that your fists are delicate, because this motherfucker doesn't know how to form a fucking fist. And he says he can fight. In martial arts, your fists are one of the most fucking explosive fucking weapons that you have. But this guy's like, oh, you can't use your fists because they're the most delicate part. No, they're delicate because you can't form a fucking fist, you fucking retard. Fucking Christ. Look at that.
That is a weapon.
God, don't do it. His face. That's screenshot worthy. I don't know, like, so I have a habit of like pausing these videos when he pulls faces like that. I have a kind of a weird knack of doing that. That's fucking screenshot worthy there.
Hold.
Oh man, there we go.
So pleased with himself.
Fucking little face. Look at his little fucking face. And where are we?
If he was 8 years old, this would be cute.
I don't think that he's ever been cute in a day in his fucking life. He doesn't.
Yeah, but like, if he was a little kid, though, it would be like weird.
I think,
You know, you
I
go
think,
over a kid.
I think in his little head, he is a little kid. And like, remember earlier, like about maybe 2 hours ago, when I first told you about him, and I told you that some people think, like, I mean, look at his fist down here. That's his fist. Like, it's like, this is why a lot of people, even though he denies it, a lot of people believe that he actually has autism, because there's no way that an adult would be acting like this. There's no way that a normal adult would be acting like this. But he denies it, of course.
Well, I mean, he might never have been diagnosed.
He claims that he has been diagnosed. He claims that he has, but there's no circumstantial evidence. That there's no it's just him saying I was diagnosed, and I don't have it. I'm like, where's the proof?
One of the challenges for you guys is going to be look about your body and find your own weapons. For me, it's this, that. Look at that. Look at the solidness on that.
God.
So show me that one. Someone's coming to punch you.
Oh, although I suppose. I think that the deadliest weapon that he has are his slippers. Like, if he flicked his foot at you hard enough, they could be fucking projectiles.
Yeah.
Look down. Boom. Considerable damage.
Oh, that's you, isn't it?
Mm.
What was that? Are you?
What? No.
I heard a doot sound.
Yeah, me too.
Who was that?
I don't know.
'Twas not I. Wasn't me.
Well, I don't know who it could have been then, because it wasn't me either.
Hang on. Oh, okay. Has this guy got you so turned on that you just activated your vibrator? Then he looks like a giant dildo. Oh, it is.
Is it you?
No, it's the part of the video that somebody in the chat that said it's part of the video.
I'm going to let your momentum come.
Okay.
Let me get you right here. I'm going to lock my head and behind your head and pull it down. In the same movement, my knee's coming up. So you run at me and boom!
Like, they're gonna let you do that.
One more time. You run at me, grab the head, put it down, boom! Boom!
Boom! Just in case you didn't want.
Elbow, knee. They're not getting hurt.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Or as Callum would say, it's elbows, knees and what rhymes with as Callum would say, it's elbows to your foes. Head, elbows, knees to foes, knees to foes. Loo.
Seriously. So that's 2 moves for you. I think I'm going to stop there to not complicate it. There's 2 moves to be going on with. I might teach you more.
Danny, I have to pause it right there.
Yeah.
Let me ask you: I know that it's a lot to digest. Has this been pretty complicated? He did say that he's going to stop it there because he doesn't want. Has this been complicated for you? I mean, are you going to have a hard time when you're fending off people trying to attack you? Are you going to have a hard time, remembering all this stuff because it's top notch?
Yeah. I might have to stop them and just be like, "Give me a second. I've got some moves. I just need to." I just need to remember how we did them.
Yeah,
just feel the full force of the wrath.
Just have this video saved to your phone.
Yeah.
And I suppose in a way, if you let them watch it with you, you wouldn't have to fight them because they would be literally dying of laughter. So, I mean, I know that I would be.
Well,
and the thing is,
I would hope you wouldn't want to fight me.
No, I mean, if it was happening to me, and the sad thing about it is, there are 2 tragic things about this. Even today, he sincerely believes that this is how his mind works. He sincerely believes that this is legitimate martial arts. That these are legit. This is legitimate advice, and that like no one can bet. Like he honestly believes that he's like a fucking I don't know, like a sensei, or and like shit like. But what's even worse about it, Danny, is that you have these fucking teenagers that fucking worship the ground he walks on. Like, oh yeah, Callum. You have people fucking drawing pictures of him. Like, oh Callum, you are the king. I'm like, hey, what the fuck? Are you psychotic? You're even more deranged and delusional than fucking he is. Get a fucking marshmallow and sit down by the fucking fire and have a fucking conversation, because his head looks like a fucking deformed marshmallow that's been overly fucking done. And the only things that have been on fire were his fucking cock and balls and his sister's fucking panties a couple of videos ago. Well, let's face it, I mean, it's a fucking...
Like, Lord Eddard Stark says, I don't want a man knowing exactly what I can do in battle.
Oh,
Even
God.
if it's a simple move, I'm not giving you all of them.
Well, so he's not giving away all of his secrets.
No, of course not. A master never reveals their secrets. And he is the master of martial art. You need to know this. He's certainly fucking...
You know nothing about...
So there's more to it than just elbowing people in the head.
Oh no! Oh no! No, you've got your tin of peaches. You've got your tin of baked beans. He's going to move on to salt in a couple of videos. He's going to move on He's going to move on to flying headbutt. He's going to move on to pretty much like... I can't... If you think it's bad now, I cannot emphasize how much worse and how... I think that the issue is, Danny, is that the more of these self-defense videos that he made, the more delusional he became, because you had people saying, "Oh, please make more. You've taught me so much. I almost want to fight in school today because you taught me." And it went to his head. And so now he's like, what other moves can I fabricate to help these people? It just gets worse. This isn't even the fucking creme de la menthe. This isn't even the fucking icing on the fucking cake yet.
So, practice them. Don't worry if you're not big. You know, some people look at me and think I'm not very muscly and stuff.
Well, you're not.
That's okay. I think I'm like a snake. You know,
I mean, he's long.
A snake, it doesn't look muscly, but it's poised.
Poised like what?
Coiled, ready to strike. And that's what I am. Stop it there, Mum. Stop that. That sounded dead.
Stop it there, Mum. Cut. Did you hear me? He's like a snake. He's like coiled like a snake. He's about as coiled as a fucking rusty fucking spring. What's the next one?
This video is brought to you by Shudder, a premium video service by Ales. All of you live for everything, and as a life the most obscure and lesser known titles for those of us who are.
I used to actually have Shudder. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I've had it a few times.
About use, and again, people are aware dark side killing any number is difficult to come across as one might think.
It's so random that this is like at the start of his video.
Gotta get money somehow.
True. Are you done yet? Like 4 minutes of this video. 4 minutes of this self-defense video is like him. What the fuck? Hang on, this isn't right. Oh, for fuck's sake, what's going on here? That's not 8 videos. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, I'm gonna have to, for fuck's sake. My mistake, I thought that was... Defense. Jeez. Right, here we go. So now we have... Oh, this one's fucking funny. This one's fucking... this is one that I made. Do you want to see it? Or we can watch the original.
We can watch this one.
Yeah, this is one that this is actually the very first video that I made about him, and it but I didn't use my own voice. I used like AI. See, I even went to, I went to his live streams on Twitch. Is it Twitch or Twitter? I don't. Twitch. Yeah, once or twice. And I said, Luke, bro, I fucking made these videos about you tearing your fucking self-defense videos apart. Watch them and prove me wrong. And and I left, and then somebody said, he said on his live stream, he said, "Oh, it's just because you're jealous of my martial arts skills." I'm like, what the fuck? Are you fucking serious? If he was an alpha male, he'd watch this and prove me wrong. But he isn't. He's a little bitch. He's a coward and a pussy. But yeah, this is one that I made about him. This is one that I This is the very first video that I ever made about self-defense videos.
Hey up and welcome to Callum's Corner. Self-defense, backed by popular demand.
It really improves your core strength. This is better than sit-ups.
Imagine being a passerby and seeing two legs flailing about in the window like somebody desperately trying to coerce a bowel movement.
So you should be moving, thinking of ways you can move and kick people up.
He looks like a spider that has just been battered, yet is frantically trying to get away using its two remaining legs.
Make a bit dizzy though. Cut.
Make a bit dizzy though. Cut.
Use your legs in the grappling situation to regain your balance.
Remember, don't get up too quickly. You may fall over again due to a dizzied state. A few bouts of this, and you're likely to end up blacking out. You can't say cut in a real fight. You can only cause them.
Commissioned my legs here, which are one of my most powerful assets, but I've got very long arms, so my reach, I would be grabbing hold of someone but keeping them at arm's length, and maybe going for like a flying headbutt.
Jesus, Callum. Do you realize that a flying headbutt is only possible in the Street Fighter franchise? You're not a sumo wrestler. You are an assumo wrestler in the fact that you assume that this would even work. If you tried this in real life, you would either heavily fracture or break your neck. Even if it were possible, you would not have the momentum to launch yourself from your knees. Even Honda knows that, and he's fictional.
Mum, it ruins it when you laugh.
Cut your mother some slack, Callum. She was merely reacting in the same way in which your
Sorry, I'm wearing my Beats hat.
opponent would react.
You see it,
So
buds.
if you imagine I've got them like this at the moment, is you want to try and kind of flip them down. You want to be lightning quick as you can. So imagine that's your opponent, they're still there. And at this point,
He's about to accost a piece of fruit.
Now I've talked about elbows.
As Avalon said, he coughs when he gets angry.
Being crucial.
He's really angry at this fruit.
I have said it before.
Again,
And I'll
that's how this man thinks that you form a fist. That's how he honestly believes. That's how he honestly believes that you form a fist. It isn't. If you punch someone like that, and then again, I say it right here, so I don't have to repeat it.
say it again. That is not how you form a fist, Callum. You look as though you're holding two invisible drumsticks. Punching somebody with a fist like that will result in you breaking both your thumb and your wrist. You are supposed to wrap your thumb under your knuckles and not next to them.
I mean, I'm not an expert, but, you know, like, as a kid and into my teenage years, I actually went to martial arts classes, so kind of, at least I even know the fucking basics of martial arts.
You do realize that your opponent isn't just going to lay there and allow you to attack them with your, and I use the phrase lightly, alpha male fighting style, right? This entire self-defense video is once again incredibly situational and fabricated within the confines of your own head. It's like trying to teach a person how to ride a bike down the side of a hazardous hill, yet only demonstrating the techniques in your back garden. All hills are different and come with their own challenges. Stop trying to teach people self-defense techniques that are only applicable to you and the fictional scenarios that you fabricate in your cranium. This fighting style is now known as Sanjmaga, a long-lost martial arts form, the name of which was created by a great man.
It was created by Gaba Pinsevi, Sanjmaga. The guy that advocates for Uncle Hamish. What other ones have we got? Oh god, this one. Oh. Where's that other one going? I've actually made other self-defense videos. You never played Red Dead Online, have you?
No.
So that wouldn't make fun. I'll play this. I'll actually play this one for you. It's so funny.
So this is.
Oh yeah. So basically, I mean, very quickly, Evelyn, I made this video because like when you play Red Dead Online, like when you play these private servers, you get these dickheads that take it so fucking seriously, like that they role play and like they think that, oh yeah, they're so and they will arrest you for the stupidest shit. Like they're just bullies. So what I did was I made a video of people playing it, just trying to play it like normal people, but they're being bullied. But then I made a video. I put it together with people like me who just want to play it like, silly and goofy and just being silly. So yeah, you'll see what I mean. You will see the comparison. You will see the serious, hardcore fucking role players, but then you'll see the players that are like me, that are like, being silly and goofy. But then you get players like that come along and like, stop doing that. This is my Sylvester Stallone impersonation, by the way, in case you didn't know, Evelyn.
Hey, so this is Sheriff Stallone, and you are the law. Today we're going to see how Red Dead Online was meant to be played, compared to how players these days tend to play.
It actually took me a lot of fucking time to do this because I had to. I mean, you'll see what I mean. I'm not. It's a bit of a what's the word? A bit of an Easter egg, but I'm sure that you will appreciate the Easter egg. But it took me so fucking long to green screen these characters out and then put them into the actual, like, put the game in the background. It took me so long to green screen these characters out and then overlay them onto the background. But I hope that you enjoy the old Easter eggs. It's all my work. Thank you all.
And completely destroy the fucking experience for everyone else that wants to play the goddamn game. So here we go. Let's check this shit out.
Do you want to go out on the date with me? We can make out by the horses.
Well, old Nellie's always up for a romp in the hay.
How about a threesome?
Yeah, my boudoir's always open.
Do you not see we're dealing with a situation? Get your ass out of here.
That's why I'm wondering why you guys aren't shooting them. They're robbing the store.
We're working on it.
Oh, here's the power tripper. We found him. Slipped right off your shoulders, buddy.
Alright, deal. No last
Where'd my dog go? Oh, there's my dog.
Cheryl, can you handle this asshole right here?
Sir, there has been a murder, and you are a suspect.
Okay. Hang on just a sec. Let me settle in and I'll be right back.
Very good. Very good. Now, no one was there in once.
You know this guy?
Yeah, he called me stupid.
Ain't no fucking way, partner. What is wrong with you? Get out of the business. Alright, then I'll fucking break your fucking...
Yeah, this guy is This game is fucking... Servers like this are full of white knights. Like this fucking douchebags like this.
Neck here, then I don't give a shit. Fucking disrespect any of these women here, motherfucker.
Well, the white knight got angry. He came to defend his territory.
Shut your fucking ass up. You ain't no fucking...
Really?
It wasn't me. I'm not going down for this.
Don't fucking lie. When I speak, you fucking shut up.
Oh, I'm so sorry, man. I'll shut up while you speak.
No.
Go put some clothes on.
Nah.
I
shot
because
at
actually you can be done for indecent exposure, so it's either that or you're in the cells.
Yeah, that's okay.
Go get changed.
Why are you chirping in my ears?
Let me help you.
Put me down. What are you doing?
You had an option. You chose to be a twat about it. Now you're in the cell.
I was walking away because I don't want to speak to you.
This is pretty much how people like me and normal players feel about people like that. This is how people like myself and these other normal players feel about people like that.
Why are you the way that you are? Honestly, every time I try to do something fun or exciting, you make it not that way. I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
I think I did a pretty good job. It was so fucking difficult though to like green screen all those characters out and from the office and then just put them in the yeah. It was worth it though. So what's that? Oh god. Oh god, I don't know if you do this. I sometimes make like AI videos, and basically he hates, do you know what's his face? Nigel Farage.
Yeah.
He hates Nigel Farage. So to piss him off, I made an AI video of like him and Nigel Farage like in the same room. This is pretty much what it came out like.
Hey up, and welcome to Farage.
Actually, he's actually had to get the audio of Nigel Farage talking and then make it sound like it was coming from his iPad, from his fucking Samsung.
Hey up, and welcome to Farage's Corner. Billionaire tech mogul Elon Musk. He's reportedly planning to donate a staggering $100 million to the Reform UK Party in a bid to help Nigel Farage become the next Prime Minister.
That gets me so excited. That's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. Almost crying with excitement. We're finally going to get Nigel bloody Farage. Bloody riding dragons. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I cannot wait for it. Tomorrow is going to be the best day of the year. I'm going to be doing Nigel bloody Farage videos, I think. I'm going to put them exclusively on my website so I don't bore everyone on my YouTube channel who doesn't like it. This is brilliant. This is brilliant. I bloody love Nigel bloody Farage. I'm almost crying with excitement. Nigel bloody Farage has been brilliant.
Hey up, and welcome to Callum's new house.
Hey up to my supporter, Callum the Tic Tac Adams.
Alright, shall we pop inside and I'll give you the tour?
Thanks for all you do. I tell you what, keep up the Brexit fight. We now look normal, which is pretty remarkable.
It's so difficult though, because like, yeah. Oh man. Let's see if we got another classic self-defense. Oh, this is one where he actually fights. I'm not even gonna give it away. Fucking hell. This is another one.
Right. It has been requested that I show you how to defend against someone who is...
Sorry, I should probably tell you this is one that, like I said, I use an AI voice. This isn't actually his original one, but this is me pulling apart his self-defense video.
Smaller than you. This is something I've got a lot of expertise on because I'm 6'5". Everyone is smaller than me.
Upon discovering this, he probably rushed out to have a certificate and plaque created in honor of this monumental achievement. I myself am 6'4", and just like millions of others in the world, just because we are shorter than you, that does not mean that we are incapable of battering the crap out of you. Your ego is your weakness. You don't exercise, eat well, or even go out into the real world that much anymore. You're as pale as Gollum's butt cheek, and this is what you look like to me.
It's true.
So I'm going to show you a few techniques to take on an aggressive little person. And an aggressive person is quite often going to be little. It's something to do with their size, Napoleon complex or something.
He claims that he isn't prejudiced against others, but often mocks others due to their physical appearance, often bungling them into a stereotype. This is the same man that cried and moaned about being unable to do anything about the shape of his stupid head. Don't mock others if you cannot stand being mocked yourself.
They just feel a constant need to prove themselves, so you may encounter this.
This coming from the man who has created dozens of videos,
Classic
often full of hatred, claiming that he can best anybody, that he's the greatest man alive, and that he is an alpha male. Constantly telling people that you are an alpha male demonstrates incredible insecurity.
It does.
An alpha male just is. An alpha male does not have to constantly remind people in order to feel validated. You are a beta male in alpha male clothing that you found in the discount bargain bin at Primark. You're fooling no one, especially not me.
Right, as a visual aid, as some of you have requested, I am going to use a large stuffed toy. It's Peter Rabbit. I've got no ill feeling towards rabbits. In fact, I used to have them. I really do like them. But it's my sister Amy's toy. So if I'm going to be aggressive to something, it may as well be some of hers.
The snidey and childish spite that this man is still capable of is astounding. He was probably the kid that was milk monitor and would withhold a carton of milk from a fellow pupil if said pupil looked at him in a way that displeased him. He still punishes people on his live streams in such infantile ways, whilst grinning at them like a bloody 7-year-old.
Yeah, that is his, like, that's his fucking smug face. Like, I just want to smack that. I tell you what, I would punch that face in so fucking bad. Like, that's his, I'm better than you, I'm better than that. That's his, I'm better than you face. I would break his nose all over his fucking face. He's such a fucking smug bastard. God, he's an ugly fucker.
If he grinned like this at somebody in real life, he'd get punched out.
I know.
So you've got a short person. They're coming at you. What you want to do in this situation? Previously, I've been teaching you spin moves and elbows and stuff to avoid using your fists, because you've got lots of little bones in your fists that can be broken. However, you can't elbow.
But that's not how you make a fist, you fucking retard.
You've got lots of little bones in your fist.
Look at that. That's how he thinks you make a fist. That's how he thinks you make a fist, and that's why he thinks the fist is the most fragile thing in your body. It's not the most fragile thing in your body. It's fragile because you don't know how to fucking make a fist. It's like giving a pile of cement to somebody, and then you give them like a cement mixer, but they don't read the instructions properly, and they're like, "Oh, why is it not? Oh, you can't touch this. It's delicate. It's delicate. You can't touch it." Yeah, read the fucking instructions, you fucking moron. Like, fucking, he's such a fucking idiot. And he just, yeah.
It can be broken. However, you can't elbow down to that degree. This person's small. So in this situation, we're actually going to do a flying knee raise.
Here we go again. Prefixing an attack with the word flying does not make it a flying attack. In order for it to be a flying attack, one would have to launch themselves from the ground. Have you ever actually watched an MMA fight? Are you even capable of jumping more than a few inches off the ground anymore?
More than likely not.
The last flying maneuver you did was when you flew off to one of your many legally paid for holidays. Here's an elevated move for you. It's called the get the hell over yourself.
Into them. So you imagine this rabbit's coming at me. Let's do it like this. You might be able to see it a bit better. They're about 5'6", we'll call that, a good foot shorter than me. And they've come at me. What I'm going to do, I'm going to meet them with aggression.
The thing is, if you look at that, he's 6'5", and they're 5'6". Like, that doesn't make any sense. If they're 5'6", they'd be like down here. He's not very smart, is he?
And they come at me. What I'm going to do, I'm going to meet them with aggression. I'm going to run towards them as they're coming towards me, and I'm going to knee them in the head. I'm going to put my hands behind them and drag them in to this knee. So let's do it in real time now. They're probably going to be shouting at you when they come. don't waste your breath with shouting. Noises for amateurs. Just total concentration. It will freak him out.
I mean, let's face it, this guy runs out of breath faster than, fuck knows, like a fart out of a butt cheek. I mean, yeah, Callum, don't waste your breath with shouting because you're probably on the floor by the time they got to you.
Oh, this as well. So here they come. They're coming at you. Blah, 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 blah. You just move in there and just... I don't know where the camera caught.
Yeah, I actually added the squeaky toy sounds on top of it because I just thought it'd be funny.
Right, let's do that one more time just so you can see it.
Like all the sound effects and stuff, I actually added because I mean, come on, it's a fucking teddy bear.
So they've run at me. I've just met it with them.
Let me get this straight. They run at you. You then place your hands behind their head and then drive their head into your knee. Firstly, the attacker would have to stop for at least 3 to 5 seconds in order for you to place your hands behind their head and pull them into your knee. Secondly, your left foot did not leave the ground, at which point of this attack did it become a flying knee attack. This is also not self-defense, as they have literally not done anything physical to you yet. What if they plan to stop? You physically attack them first, yet you tell people to never use aggression in self-defense. Good luck taking that to court.
What you want to do is have your legs up so they can't get at you. They can't get on top of you. They can't straddle you. And as soon as they move their weight to try and move on top of you, right, you want to use your leg and wrap it down and just transform it. So you're then on top of them.
They are just going to stand there laughing at you whilst you flail about on your back like a capsized turtle. If it were me, I'd just wait until you got up again, because by that point, you're going to be out of breath. Getting from the ground to your feet will take you a good few seconds and also leave you unbalanced on the way up, making you a vulnerable and easy target. Why would an attacker give you the advantage, all because you enjoy being on top when you're down and dirty? Don't bring the attacker into your filthy fantasies.
The other thing you can do is try and strike them. If they've made you really angry, you're probably going to prefer this option. So you're on top of them, you've got to watch out because they can still, do stuff. However, with your better reach, you're using one hand to subdue them around their neck and just...
You win. Perfect.
Street Fighter.
2 or 3 clean strikes, game over. Right, there you go. That is self-defense, how to fight against someone who is smaller than you. Remember, you're in a fight situation. It could be your life at stake. So you've got to put out of mind that they're, physically challenged.
Just look at the pure disgust on his face as he tries to find the words, and then says, physically challenged. This is almost as bad as his needs of the special variety quote. The very idea of people being shorter than him to him is a disability. Once again, Callum, you claim that you are not prejudiced, yet demonstrate your utter disgust towards people who you consider to be unworthy of you and your godly prowess. You are a man that acts as though he is kind, understanding, not prejudiced and calm in nature. Yet when you are annoyed, angered, or enraged by another, your true nature reveals itself. Look at how you reacted when a woman rejected you on a cruise. You mocked her partner because he was shorter than you and therefore laughably inferior to you. Your height means nothing if you treat people like garbage. People who live in glass houses, Callum.
Right, okay, that's it. That's the end of the video.
Yeah, he's a bit of a dickhead, isn't he, really?
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, do you want to know something else? Look at his head. Look at his forehead. Like, you've seen his scalp in his forehead. Like, he said, "I've got a full head of hair. I only shave my head for self-defense purposes, so that people won't grab onto my hair." He's like in such fucking complete denial.
Yeah. Or he's being attacked so often.
Oh God, this
is living
oh my
like
oh my
Street
God,
Fighter every time he leaves his house.
this okay, like this for me this was personal. Like this was personal for me because you know me, like I mean, my hair in real life isn't really ginger, is it? It's more sort of a blonde, isn't it? It's not really ginger. It's sort of blonde, but like I told you, like he despises gingers with a passion in his eyes. If you're ginger, it's a fucking curse. If you're ginger, you must have done something evil in a previous life. That's how much he fucking hates gingers. He hates them with such a fucking unwarranted and fucking fucking like, I don't know. It's deranged. Give me 2 seconds. I need to get some water. Making slightly erotic sounds there. What's going on?
Oh, that was stretching, I think.
But yeah,
That's what I said. I stretch.
as you will see, like you can hear him mocking ginger people. Like pretty much, he's saying that like if you come back as like a ginger cat, then you must have done something really fucking bad in a previous life. And I took offense to that, so I made this video to fight back and say, yeah, if this is what ginger cats, if this is what ginger people look like as cats, then this is what you would look like as a cat. So here we go. This is him pretty much. Fucking, yeah, I had to fight back with this one. Here we go.
Yeah, that one's ginger. That one's ginger, and it's literally screaming. It's realised it's probably looked in the mirror or something.
If I was in cat form, and ginger, obviously, and angry, I would rather look like this, and this, and this, and this. You know, I would rather look like this in cat form as a ginger. I would rather look like this in cat form. But now, let's look at Callum Adams in cat form, shall we? Is Callum on his sleep stream? This is Callum reading one of Jessamyn's donations. Again, Callum on one of his streams. Do you know what's so funny about all these? Even though they look like Callum in cat form, they have a better dress sense than him. I mean, this is literally Callum Adams in cat form. It is. And as I said, I would rather look like this in cat form than look like this. I mean, Callum says, oh yeah, people that return as ginger cats, or they must have been a ginger in a previous life, and that's why they're so pissed off as ginger cats. What the fuck? If you came back looking like this as a cat, I can't even imagine the trauma that you went through in a previous life. I mean, just look at it. It looks just like him in cat form. It's even got the gimp, slack-jawed expression. This is Callum Adams in cat form. The same blue eyes, the same stubby little nose. I still love this one. This is definitely Callum reading one of Jessamyn's donations. Try not to rage quit. I don't know how these cats can somehow have less wrinkles than he does. I know that he's never going to watch this. I would love it if he did. I would love it if he did. But he never will. So, oh well, that's just my opinion. Callum Adams would love nothing more than to come back as a cat. To be reincarnated as a cat. Because then, he could continue his fish noncery. He could batter the fish to death, commit necrophilia, and then eat it.
Wow.
Oh god, no.
Yeah, that one's ginger. That one's ginger.
No. Yeah, well, you're bald. You're bald. I'd rather be ginger than bald. That's all I'll say about that one. At least I have a fucking full head of hair. Let's see.
I'm wearing a nightie. Sometimes it depends. It's getting warmer now. So.
That yeah. Here we go.
Back. I fan request.
It's my voice, by the way.
It's the extra self-defense tips by Callum.
I said it's my voice, by the way.
Back.
Yeah.
I fan request. It's the extra self-defense tips by Callum Calpha Male Adams. Oh yeah.
And welcome, Callum.
Sorry.
I've got loads of messages from my fans over the last couple of days asking for more tips and self.
Well, all three of them. Let's face it.
Now, these have come in from all over the world and from all different types of people, and I've come to realise that one-size tips don't fit all.
That sentence didn't even make sense. One size tips fits all.
One size tips.
One size tips fits all. That's like a plural catastrophe. One size tips fits all. I would say the size of one tip fits all, but no, he doesn't. His little, even though his head looks. Do you know what's so funny? Like in the olden days, like people used to say that his head looked like a Tic Tac. And like on his live stream, people will say, "Hey Callum, why the long face?" Oh, God.
Oh.
I didn't feel sorry for him. You feel sorry for him?
A little bit. He's kind of delusional, but also somebody should take his Wi-Fi away.
Oh, back in those days, he struggled with Wi-Fi a lot. So he never live streamed, but now his Wi-Fi it's not great, but it's not as good as mine. But like now he live streams a couple of times a week, so now he's become like really dangerous, and like he doesn't even make vlogs anymore.
Oh, yeah.
It's like an arrogant bastard being given all the power. Oh wait, it's like Donald Trump. Play you dumbass.
This is something that you recently learned on one of your excursions to Thailand, isn't it? One size tip does not fit all.
There are some more vulnerable, some weaker people, some people who just don't have my stature.
Oh, God.
So I've had a little think here, tactically. And
Tactically?
A couple of little tips.
I bet thinking tactically isn't the only thing that he does tactically. There's something that kind of sounds like thinking that he also does tactically in incognito mode.
To help different types of people. Number one, the weaker or less fortunate person. If you are worried that you may be, well, no, scrap that. You should always be prepared. Whenever you leave the house, have a fistful of salt in your pocket.
Okay. Does that work on the ladies, Callum? Does that work on the ladies, does it, mate? Excuse me, you tall, handsome, 6'5" of a man, beast of a man. I really need some salt on my McDonald's. You having it on you? Put your hand in my pocket, love. Put your hand in my pocket. There's plenty down there for you, love. Have a feel of me big muck.
Now, if you are accosted, put your hand in your pocket and throw it in their eyes, and you can make you get away.
It wouldn't work. It just would not work. It just wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work. Oh, for God's sake. Again, this guy just does not think things through, does he? Here's a better idea. Take your keys out. They're going to do more damage. If someone starts attacking you, take your fucking keys out. That's going to do far more fucking damage than some fucking salt. God, he's like that witch from the Wizard of fucking Oz, isn't he? Was she a witch? Yeah, the wicked witch.
The wicked witch.
You can carry some salt around with you, and it's fucking Callum sprinkling his fucking fairy dust all over the place.
You are not needing to battle a person, you are disabling them, and you are away.
Fuck me.
Now,
again.
We also had messages from
cowardly tactics.
America, you know, the Bronx,
God.
You know, real inner cities where they are coming up against knife violence and stuff like that.
For fuck's sake, like, if anyone watching this right now, if anybody watches this video that I'm making right now, and you live in the Bronx, do not listen to this man's advice. You are going to get de-alived. But first, they'll laugh in your face. You should not be taking advice from this man. You should not be doing that. Because that's the fastest way of getting yourself de-alived. Especially in a place like the Bronx. I mean, this guy plays dirty anyway, so maybe that's why I think he can give advice. But his way of playing dirty is by being cowardly. So, fuck.
And that's made me stop and consider. And I've realised that
God, that's white stuff on his lips. Fuck's sake, God.
Is the most unoffensive and
A tin of
effective
baked
weapon
beans.
that you could have. Number one, you can chuck that tin of baked beans at someone and it will hit them and they will go down and you can burn them. Or if they've snuck up on you or they are close to you.
Yo, Larry, you coming out tonight, mate? Yeah. You do mind if I bring my tin of baked beans with me, like? I never, I never leave the house without it. I never leave the house without it, like, Hey, why have you always got that fucking tin of baked beans with you, Larry? Why have you always got it with you? No matter where we go. You went swimming with it the other day. You went fucking swimming with it the other day. Why have you always got that tin of baked beans? There's a guy named Callum told me I had to carry tin of baked beans with me. Yeah, he said, yeah, carry fucking tin of baked beans with you. You can go swimming with it. You can go to the beach with it. You can go fucking pubbing with it. Just carry it around with you. No matter where you go, you'll be safe.
You should have it in a carrier bag. Always keep it in a carrier bag.
Why?
And whirl it round. That can of beans in that carrier bag will be spinning at quite some force, and that will knock a knife or a gun out of that person's hand. It'll probably.
Fuck me. Imagine that living in the Bronx and just constantly walking around with a carrier bag that has a singular can or fucking tin of baked beans in it.
Yeah.
They're gonna think you're fucking mental. They're gonna think you're fucking crazy. They're gonna avoid you if
Well,
anything.
that's only because they don't know
Why
about
is
the
that
salt
person
in your pocket.
always walking around the streets?
That's true.
With a fucking carrier bag with a tin of baked beans in it. That person's fucking mental. It's like the person that pushes a pram. But in the pram, there isn't a baby. It's a fucking bucket with a fucking face painted on it. That's what this is like. They're gonna think you're fucking crazy. Fuck me. I think this is when his senility actually started to kick in, to be honest with you, because he honestly believes that this sort of thing would work.
Break their arm, so only use that whirling motion.
Excuse me? What did you just say?
Hand, it'll quite some force, and that will knock a knife or a gun out of that person's hand. It'll probably break their arm. So
it won't. It won't break their arm. It will not break their arm. It might bruise it. It won't break it. You know, you would have to swing that fucking tin of baked beans around with such a fucking velocity to even fracture
Have you
somebody's
seen
arm.
him spin?
Yeah. It was quite a sight to behold.
It was, yeah. Oh, salty pockets.
I'm just trying to imagine this in my head. I'm trying
That's a good name. Old Salty Pockets McBeanie Bag. Hey, there goes old fucking Salty Pocket McBeanie Bag. He'll save the Bronx if there's ever got any trouble. Let's do a Nora Batty. Hey, there goes old fucking Salty Pocket McBeanie Bags. If there's got a problem down in the old Bronx, he'll save you, no problem. Callum Adams, Massive Attack Compo. I think it'd actually be a good character in Last of Summer Wine.
Imagine this in my head. But even in my head, it doesn't make any sense. Even in my fucking head, it doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense. Fuck me. Imagine this guy coming at you, swinging a fucking tin of baked beans around like a fucking windmill. It's the Bean Vigilante. It's Bean Man. Literally, he actually looks like a beans. It's Bean Man, here to save the day. Predators beware.
So only use that whirling motion if you are being threatened by a weapon, because I don't want my followers getting into trouble.
God,
Any more
he's such a humble man, isn't he? He's so humble.
questions? Please do send them to me. I'm happy to.
Please do send them to me.
Pass my knowledge on. You know, as long as you're not just messaging me to call me Tic Tac Head, because I'm bored of it.
You're bored of it, are you? You're bored of it. Well, guess we'll call you Baked Bean.
Big Bean Man. God.
A quick disclaimer.
Oh, yeah. I think this will be the last one because you sound pretty tired.
Hmm.
No. Hmm. This is again. Oh God, this is another one that's so fucking funny.
A quick disclaimer. I've actually trained in karate when I was younger, so I have an understanding of the martial arts style. I never made it to black belt, but I still understand the forms and techniques of even the basics.
Most of them are asking for a demonstration of a karate kick. I'm no kind of karate expert, but I've researched it and I'm happy to show you it.
By his logic, reading a book on astrology for 5 minutes should make you a certified astronaut. I'm done making these videos. I'm off to Cape Canaveral to join the space program.
So, karate kick. Hopefully, I'm in focus. So, someone's coming at you. Their head gonna be about there because I'm massive, normal person. What you want to do is make sure your weaker foot on me. It's my left foot. I don't know whether I should give that information out or not, but I have now. So, your weaker foot, left foot, is planted firmly. Once they're within range, basically you just kick it, bam, straight into their head.
Oh, good Lord. You're flinging your arms about like Lloyd Bloody Christmas. That is not a karate kick. Both of your legs are utilized in karate. You can't say this leg is weaker because both legs need to be able to perform a Jodan or Chudan kick. You're supposed to keep your hands above hip height, yet no higher than chest height, depending on which attack you are performing. Not doing so leaves you open to attack. You also, once again, threw yourself off balance and, to top it all off, turned your back on your opponent again.
Going at them with it because they're coming at you, so they're walking into your foot, and that is going to generate power, and their momentum is going to generate the power that you need.
Once again, you assume that your opponent is just going to charge at you like a crazy person, whilst you stand there and wait for them to reach you. In a street fight, there is often not enough room to charge at somebody, as most fights start very close quarters. It's funny how, in all of your fights, you have main character syndrome. You believe that people are going to make it this easy for you, and that, by default, you are the victor.
So, one more time, they're coming at you, they're near enough, bam! See how high I got my leg there? Now, if you are going to try those, you need to practice it an awful lot. You need to spend hours kicking and kicking and kicking until you are comfortable with it. Because that is quite a move to pull out in a fight situation.
Somebody clearly hasn't spent enough time practicing because your leg can't even extend to its full length and remains bent at the knee. In martial arts, when you kick, you're supposed to extend your leg fully, your foot impacting the target at full extension, almost like a cracked whip. This kick has no power to it at all and is extremely limited in dexterity. I suggest more practice, but keep your orthopedist on standby.
Now, more importantly, how to defend against one. Because when someone is kicking like that, they are incredibly vulnerable. All their weight is planted on one leg.
During my first few weeks of karate, one of the main things that they taught us was how to stand firmly grounded, how to adopt a stance that will keep you firmly balanced, and how to move from various stances while staying firmly balanced. If a person has had even basic karate lessons or any form of martial arts lessons, they are taught how to stand correctly to constantly remain balanced. If they can pull off a decent karate kick, then I can assure you that they have a pretty strong grasp on grounded stability.
So it's very important to be aware of what I call my zone of fear.
Is that not what Eddie used to call your house when he begrudgingly had to visit?
Once someone enters that zone of fear and you see them start coming up with a kick, you want to be ready. As soon as their leg is in the air, you want to catch it in your hands and in one swift movement with your other foot, just bang, straight up into your gingangulis.
So typical of you. Resorting to primitive and cowardly tactics once you've exhausted your repertoire of attack moves. All 4 of them. Judging by how far your kick can reach, you'd not even make it past their knee, let alone make it to their gingangulis. You clearly have no idea how fast a karate kick can be at such close range. You practice over and over. You strike kick shields and thus become incredibly fast and accurate. You seem to assume that they'll move as slowly as you, but in actuality, you'd be sparked out before you even saw it coming. You probably think that you could defend against and also attack Bruce Lee. I'm almost certain of that.
What I would recommend you do, rather than going high like that, would be to go low. So their foot is coming up to kick you in the head. You go straight down, under them, and you almost want to slide tackle them. Just under, bang. And that, you're kicking into their one planted leg. They're going to go straight over. So their legs come up, it's coming towards your head, straight down, bang, hard as you can. Hard as you can, like a Roy Keane sliding tackle.
But you didn't even slide. You crouched down, then did a mini hop forwards, then kicked. For you to even pull this move off, this attacker would have legs as long as your body. They'd also have to stand there with their leg elevated above you for a good 5 seconds. But that's impossible because nobody rivals your height. It makes absolutely no sense. At this point, I'm starting to think that your attackers are good Samaritans, just waiting for you to pull off your rigid and dexterously challenged moves.
Now, all of these moves are great, but they are rather complicated. If you don't feel confident doing them, a little bit out of breath from the kicking.
This is embarrassing. This video isn't even 5 minutes long. Most of that time, you spent talking. How can we take you seriously if you're running out of breath so quickly? You try to convince everybody that you're in great physical shape, that you cannot be bested, and that you are the prime example of a man. A gust of wind in the wrong direction would be enough to leave you out of breath. If you practiced as much as you claim to practice, then you'd not be running out of breath so easily.
If you don't feel confident doing them, I'd recommend beans and salt. I've been over it a million times, watched the videos. It's fail-proof.
Beans and salt. I'll stop live stream now, actually.